Good morning, everybody. This is None Defense on the Grublet account on the Team Grublet YouTube. Yesterday, I started the video with a little bit of psychological warfare against you, my audience, and played a little joke and pretended I was all sad because we lost the operation, and then I showed you that we won the operation. Well, today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm just not going to pretend that I'm sad, and I'm just going to tell you we kicked the operation's ass. So we stepped up to curtain call again, or we stepped up again, and we won the op again, and 56 seconds left. While we're waiting for this to count down, let's acknowledge, I read in the chat, Fenton asked if I have a creator's boost. What he's talking about is in the store. See here, creator boost, support a Supercell creator by entering their creator code. You are not currently supporting any BoomTuber. Well, I guess technically I'm a BoomTuber, but Supercell ain't reached out to me and told me that they support anything about what I've done. And there was a period when the game was at its peak popularity, and I was now, my views have gone up in these recent months. But back then, I feel like I was about as famous in the game as I was ever going to be. Like, hey, maybe I'm making a comeback or whatever. But no, there was a time that I was legitimately known by a large body of people in the game. And Supercell had to know about me. Like, I was a guest on a podcast, a small podcast, but it was known for Boom Beachers. There was another Boom Beach creator. His name was Reversal. I did a little segment with his team. Like, I was known. And so Supercell was aware of me. I seriously doubt that they're going to reach out. And I don't think they want me, guys. I don't even know what to say. I don't think they want me. So, but thank you for even thinking of me. If Supercell ever reaches out and says, hey, you want to get involved in this? We'll come up with something. I'm willing to negotiate. Am I willing to change? Only slightly. I'll cut out a few dirty words. Not make certain adult references, whatever. All right, cool, back to the business. So, curtain call. We finished it. We beat it. We crushed it. We messed around with it. I'm going to show you that. But, as per what we did yesterday, let's just stick to the theme. When I start the op, wake up, start the morning. Boom, we're doing Daddy in Operation 20. Hooray! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Steal the number. Steal the number. All right, same as before. Okay, so this is Operation Daddy. Conofold is the biggest one. No, Alamo is the biggest one. You know what? This is perfect. I'm going to put Sal here. Reconsider that. All right, Alamo. So Alamo is the biggest one, so let's go ahead and scout that. Same scouted it. See, grappler back there. It's going to require some effort. I've got to be fast. I can't overthink this. I'm going to assign myself to it. Team Grublet. Cool. I'm going to be greedy, and we're going to assign myself. Okay. Darcier is the next one. One of those. I'm thinking, let's go with Bort. Oh, not Bort here. Let's go Braun here. He's got some attacks. He can set himself up. Braun. That was 262. Now we're looking for the next one down. Gotta fall. I'm looking at these things, I'm trying to quickly assign a name to it. I like to think of people who, I know what they do, and I know generally have a decent idea of how they're going to approach it. Even though they'll throw a curveball at me and do something a little different, it rarely does it fall so far outside what I was thinking that is, a huge surprise and shock to me. Let's put Spin here. He has 2 accounts, so we may need both of them here. Okay. I will be boosting. Okay, let's see, so that was 226. Now we're looking for 190. This might be a Crab. Yes, it's Crab. Crab can definitely handle this. Boom, so we got me, Braun. We're looking for Don. All right, let's go to the circuit board. Okay, Don. All right. Spin, Braun, Don, me, Crab. Change plans. Two numbers. Okay, let's check here. Bomb, rocket, behind core, attack, with troops, straight at it. Boom. See that? New members back here, bomb, rocket, behind core, attack with troops, straight at it. I'm not going to give a whole bunch of complicated instructions, especially for these lower level new members, because the rule, just want to get them in, get them on board, say that they attack. Cool, alright. Alright, neat, so there you go, we started Daddy in, and got new members back here, and we put Crab here. Cool, so Crab, because I know you're going to be, even though I know Crab can beat low point, 100% know it can, I just think low point will be better for the newer members, so Crab, when we get you over here, that'd be great. Crab, you're amazing, you know what you do. So we did that. Now, let's go look at the operation that we started yesterday. We did it in 21 attacks. There was some goofing around and a couple of mistakes, but here we go. Let's run through the list. All right, so this is Quantum. We have Smoky Crab to do the process. Remember, these this week, the Cryo Bomb is on the list of free new gunboat things, and it's pretty cool. It is a good mine clearing tool, so it's not just to slow down defenses. When you're a team that cares about clearing mines, and that's a neat little tool. Cool, so he's running some warriors. He's going to go over there and weaken up this little section here, remove as many of those rockets as possible. I believe you got 2 of them. There you go. Great job, Smoky Crab 6. Okay, so that was Smoky Crab 6 on Quantum. Command Derm, we technically filmed his attack yesterday, but we'll just not have another quick glance at it. We just wanted to get him in the game. Whether he bombed the rockets, fought the rockets, whatever, he did the right thing. He more or less did what I asked him to do. Thank you for that. But more importantly, you got in early. You saw your troops die. That's important. That will make you a better Boom Beacher. Okay, so back to Quantum. We're going to see Smoky Crab's second attack. He sends some laser girls over here to generate some gunboat energy. Neat. Let that happen. Okay. Sometimes we just got to wait it out, see what happens. Cool. So now, he's going to run over here. He had an oopsie. Let his lady step out of the smoke. He's running a power hookah. And even so, he, almost got it. He almost got it. Crab, my opinion, especially now that we're in the dead end level, I mean, take the wins when you see them and when you feel good and confident. Of course, we got your back. But don't be afraid to start clearing, start setting up a hallway for your teammates. Checking the chat. I'm going to tell, all right, so get this on video. Command Durham says, what if I hit low point? That's the base I put on the new members. What if I hit low point, straight Zuka, shock launcher, try taking out that low group of boom cannon? I'm going to say, love it. See, Durham? Try it. Beautiful. Neat. All right, cool. So if he tries that, that'd be wonderful. Curtain call. Okay, so Fenton, he got one of those, just little attacks. See what he did? Could have thrown some bombs there. What are we doing there? Okay. All right, Fenton, little brother, we got to get you, that'll just lead off with some bombs. Yeah, I mean, I want you to drop your troops, Fenton. Let me make that clear. I do want you to drop your troops. It's good for morale. The team gets generated by watching troops die. Like, the more troops we watch die, the more excited and energetic we get. But, especially at your level, do not underestimate how useful your little weak bombs will be. But that's fine. You followed orders. Okay, let's watch C. Durham live. He wanted to try all Zukas. Now he's going to find out that this rocket might get in position. And you better, that was a late shot. Don't do a late shot again. But this is good. This is good. There's a great opportunity for C. Durham to see what happens at his level against these type of layouts. Because this is dead end. If you'd asked C. Durham, 3 days ago, is he going to be doing dead end? And he'd have been like, what? No, dead end's too hard for me. Well, you're with us now, guy, and that means, welcome to dead end. All right, see where this is going? Great work. Great work. C. Durham. Whoop whoop is what he gets. He gets the whoop whoop. All right, neat. Cool. All right. Nice little start. All righty. Where were we? Back over here. Turn call. We did Fenton. Commander. He attacked Waterloo. There was some confusion. Spindrift and I agreed that going left would have been a good idea. Commander, kind of calling his own play, chose to start setting up this way. This is what he saw. This is what his vision was. But it was Braun's assigned base. So, when we were just trying to keep in mind, we didn't know that Braun wanted to go to the other side. We were just trying to read our brother's mind that he would want to go to the other side. But then Braun came on and said, you know what? If I was running all Zukas, I would have gone to the left side, but I actually intend to power my way through, and the right side is perfect. So so Commander, you did it. You accidentally did exactly what Braun wanted you to do, and he made good work of it. All right, so this is Braun, but it's on Deoxin, and of course he's using my favorite troop in the whole wide world, which is grenades. There was sarcasm there. This is not my favorite group in the whole wide world, but he was running, getting rid of all of these mines. Spindrift was going to be in charge of doing the sneak here, and so Braun just came in and started removing as many mines as possible. It was neat, okay? But not a lot happens. He's just trying to generate some gunboat energy. And he brought Drunk Man to the party to get the job done. Yeah, he gets it done. There are no more mines. You can sneak that whole path. No more mines. So that's Braun. Thank you, Braun. Alrighty. Arctic. Oh, jeez. Man, I was kind of looking forward to kicking you. But all of a sudden, yesterday I got it on video where I gave him some instructions, and like right after the video ended, or very shortly thereafter, he did. He did attack. And he did fine. Not great, but he did fine. I mean, there's really nothing to say. I could tell him how to improve his boat dropping. I could tell him a million things, but nothing. What it was going to change the obvious outcome there. But he opened the beach. He finished bombing that rocket. He did it. So technically, I'm not allowed to kick him. I really wanted to. Titan Warrior, he kicked himself. There goes Crab. Where's Titan Warrior? Yeah, so he had a bad attack. It wasn't bad. He just, I don't know what he thought was going to happen. Was he expecting to do well at this level? Well, don't expect to do well at this level. I wasn't going to make fun of you, but you left, which means you're a stinky boo-boo head. Don't leave. I don't care what your attack looks like. If anybody can go through my YouTube history and find one person that I've ever kicked for having a bad attack, I'd be surprised. I don't kick people for having a bad attack. I kick people for having no attack. A poor attack will keep you employed with this team. I want to say that line again, just in case it wasn't clear. A poor attack will keep you employed on our team. Okay? Yeah, I'll make fun of it. Absolutely I will. But I'll never kick you. So if you have a bad attack, don't leave. Just don't do it. Alrighty. Spindrift. This Deoxin is the base that Braun soon on his on Braun's lower. That he's removed all these mines. My guys love going and gathering up free gunboat energy. It's not their job to consider how much time it wastes on me doing these videos. Because, they've got more important things to think about, which is winning the operations, winning the bases. I have the ability to speed these portions up. I'll probably start doing that. To the viewer who gave me some good feedback and said that the shorter videos is working for him, thank you for the feedback. That means a lot. I'll keep trying to, get it dialed in. There you go. Spin. Deoxin. One clearing by Braun. One attack by Spin. That's a beaten base. Okay. So for the most part, we're still attacking seriously at this point. Don comes in, and he tries. He was not satisfied with his attack here. He started with a little rocket hacking there. So getting a hack off on that shock launcher. The hack job is complete. And now he's just running a nice little opening path, just an opening. The difference between a setup and an opening is simple. A setup requires like very specific ideas. An opening just means you're getting your troops in, and you're letting them blast the path. Okay, good job. So Don was working on setting himself up, so he gave himself a nice little opening here. But we do know he was not pleased with the results, so let's see exactly what went wrong. Okay, so far so good. Got the bombardiers, Got the Scorchers. Just putting them in between these rockets. Okay. Yeah, those Bombardiers, they just don't do right in those tight spots. They're not like Zookas. And Zookas are famously, do wrong, but if you didn't know, Bombardiers love to step out of the smoke. They're not fans of hanging out with the smoke. Now he's coming up here. So not his best work, but we've definitely seen worse. We've definitely seen worse. But it's quite open now, so we're just going to let it play out and see what happens. He did manage to destroy that shock launcher. And I guess now the question is there anyone on this team strong enough to pick up that base where Don left off? Well, the answer is yes, and his name was Grublet. Let's watch it. 2 minutes and 2 seconds is the length of the video. Just went ahead and bombed those rockets. This was unboosted. I announced in the chats I'm doing this one unboosted for science. The question was, will an unboosted Grublet, because we've seen what a boosted Grublet can do, the question now was, will an unboosted Grublet beat this base? And the answer is yes. Yes, he can. Killing it. Crushing it. Great work, Grublet. That was beautiful. Thank you, Don, for setting that up. You made that happen. Bronsoon, utilizing the bully force. Where's he going? Said he's going to the left, right side today. He's got a couple of boats of Bombardiers in there, a couple of boats of Zookas, the Mech Warriors, Bullet. Good stuff. What he's doing right now is what I call making a hallway. It's good to make a hallway, because even if you have something go wrong at the end, and you find yourself unable to get the win, at least you made a nice, comfortable path for your teammates. So there's all kind of ways to be effective, at any level, Okay. There you go. It's almost there. It's pretty much, it's stealing candy from a baby at this point. Good job, Ron, and pop. Beautiful. Check the chat. All right, Sea Derm is happy about the feedback that I gave him. It was great work. Don't let it go to your head, Sea Derm. It wasn't great, but it was fine. It was certainly well within your level. But you know what I got to see, and you got to see? You got to see what kind of damage your troops did in that situation, and what kind of damage they received. So that's good information. All right, so we just watched Braun on Waterloo. All right, so this Manticore was, I labeled it for Bort, but things were starting to, this thing was falling apart. The cracks were in the armor. So I was just like, all right, let me just go ahead and just see if I can just fight my way, just more of a straight fight with None and Angie on this base. This is Manticore. And my thought was, I'm just going to make a hallway. Like, let me just do that. Wasn't trying to go, yeah, I was fully boosted, but wasn't trying to go for like a super wicked, amazing, awesome solo. I'm making hallways, baby. Call me a carpenter, because I'm building hallways over here. So it wasn't the greatest attack ever, but the hallway was established. Even came up here, and my guys just kind of let them party on their own. They had their own little event, and they went up there, and I was starting to bomb this area. Not great. It was all right. But it set up the hallway for BBA. Speed that up. I do that thing where I flare down here, send the Scorchers, let them get in position, then send the Bombardiers. I do that too for grouping purposes. You'll figure it out the more you go along. I could have went up here and just fought my way down, but I'm gonna fight. I'm just gonna go in and just let them fight. Losing troops does not concern me. If I have to wait for a reload, so be it. All right, Big Sal finished Quantum. This is the one that Crab didn't quite work out on. So he was coming out. So he just started off there, and then he came down here. And here's what's funny: he got disconnected. Like after this barrage, I think it was, he got disconnected. So most of this battle happened without Sal. Like he started things off, and then once he got disconnected, they were on their own. So these are blind troops walking. They're just, there's no control. They're just doing whatever it is that they're doing. Pay attention to this tank there. Like the fact that he just stayed there and sucked down the health of the core is ultimately what made this attack, that win, possible. Because while these guys were over here causing base damage just by way of destroying things, all the juice that one tank had put on the core, that was what made the difference. So that was a hero tank. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that little hero tank, Big Sal. You did it. All right. Okay, so now we're kind of in the goofing around phase, and Sal wanted to try something on his small, and he didn't know what. I think he forgot to send a flare. Yeah, that must have been it. But I told him, that was not your best work. And he just said some version of, yeah, I know, but whatever. I think he just forgot the flare step, and once they spread out, that was it. So this is not going to go well, but whatever. It's good practice. There was definitely feeling low pressure. That comes with experience, where you're like, it's fine. Trust me, when we're like, no, we have to do this seriously. We have to get this right. Like we'll announce it. All right, Bronze Richard. And he did this specifically for me because he knew I'd have to review it. But being honest, it was basically a pointless attack, but it had a point, and the point is, Braun wanted me to review his rifleman, which he knows I'm not a fan of. But it's fine. This is the goofing phase. We're just a goofing. Or all just a bunch of goofy goobers. Yeah. So he's just going around having fun. I'm going to skip this, Braun. I love you so much, but I know what you did. You know what you did. Sending grenades in and making me... It was fine. It was fine. So now Bart decided... Again, we look at the number of attacks we have. We look at who controls those attacks and how likely are they to get in and do the job before the end of the op. And we felt good. We had one solid spin and 2 or 3 some Sals. And, so Bart was like, I'm going to try a 1-boat Zooka victory. So that's 1 boat of Zookas. And then Andy was unboosted. He just wanted to see. Again, this is good science. Good science. That was a lot of health that he drained off of that thing. So great work. Then Sal comes in. This is before his bed. And he just made he asked me my opinion. I was like, yeah, go for it. But ultimately his thought was like, well, he was going to bed. He would sleep much better knowing that this thing was beaten all the way through, thoroughly. And he still had some accounts left to do it. So he made it happen. Great work, Sal. And here's the victory. Here we go. There's the flare. If he had just done exactly what he did here on that earlier attack, he might have actually won. So there you go, team. We did it. We beat Curtain Call. So there you go. We did that. We beat Curtain Call. We were messing around with it. We could have popped it. I don't know. We could have done the whole thing. If we'd have treated it a little more seriously, we could have done the whole thing. And however many attacks we did, with maybe 3 less attacks, 4 less attacks, we'll get better. All right, how many attacks was it, though? I want to know. 21 attacks? Cool. So here you go. So this one, let's treat this one a little more seriously. Let's treat this up. I'm going to put slightly serious. Boom and boom. All right, so there we go. So that's our planning phase of Daddy. And if more thoughts need to come up, if something confusing happens, our team will let us know, and we will work it out. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Keep the close short. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. Please continue to watch the channel. Continue to reach out to us. Continue to just be involved in what we're doing. Even if you're not on the team, we still want your participation. You know, all of us collectively have value. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.